going on, everybody? Today we're back, and today I'm gonna have to make this a quick video because we went to online school this week, and all of our classes are live. And currently, I'm in between classes. Actually, my next class starts soon, so I'm gonna have to kind of make this quick. But this is the quickest time that I had to do it. So let's just get this one started right away. Then, week number 14. Here we go. Starting off, we got Thursday night: New England Patriots, Los Angeles Rams. Patriots completely whooped the Chargers last week. In the Rams, they beat the Rams beat the Cardinals, which I'm pretty proud of as a Viking fan. So, for this game, though, I'm going to give it to the Rams, but I think it's going to be close. Patriots, if the Patriots, they completely destroyed the Chargers last week. And the Rams, though, I still trust them to try and get into that NFC West spot, specifically with Seattle losing. So I'd have to go with the Rams, but this should be a good game. Next up, Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. For this game, we've got the Titans, who are coming off a loss to the Cleveland Browns, and the Jacksonville Jaguars almost won, lost in overtime to my Minnesota Vikings, which I'm not super proud about, but a win is a win at the end of the day. So, but for this game, barely, I'm going to go with the Titans. But my upset alert is going to be on the Jaguars. I'm going to go with the Titans barely. I just feel like the Titans still played pretty good last week. Baker Mayfield just had a career game for himself. But if the Jaguars come back, this is going to be my upset of the week. Next up, we have got the Minnesota Vikings and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Vikings just won in overtime against the Jaguars, and they're actually in the playoffs for once, which won't stay, let's be honest. And then we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are coming off their bye week. For this game, I'm going to have to go with Tom Brady and the Bucs. I'm a Viking fan, but I'm not a biased Viking fan, okay? So don't ask in the comments down below. Buccaneers are going to win this game. That's really all I can say. Buccaneers probably should be able to whoop my Vikings. And I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Next up, Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins. For this game, Chiefs are coming off not a great performance, but a win is a win again on Sunday night. And then we've got the Dolphins, who are coming off a win against... Who did they win against? The Bengals. They won against the Bengals. For this game, both teams didn't play super great last week, but I'm going to trust the Chiefs because Chiefs are going to be looking to get into that number one spot, and that's a fact. Chiefs are looking to get to number one, and right now, they're not there. So for this game, I'm going to have to trust the Chiefs. Chiefs are, again, they are Super Bowl contenders this year. Like I said before the season started, I said that the Chiefs will win the Super Bowl again this year. Am I going to be right? Maybe. For the next game, we've got the Denver Broncos taking on the Carolina Panthers. Broncos are coming off a Sunday night loss to the Chiefs, and the Panthers are coming off their bye week. For this game, I'm going to go with the Panthers, but only because they're coming off their bye week. Otherwise, it wouldn't really matter. Broncos, let's be honest, they're pretty much out of the playoff race, and the Panthers are also kind of out of the playoff race too. They're not technically out, but both teams are pretty much out now. But just because they're coming off their bye week, I'm going to go with the Panthers on this game. Houston Texans and the Chicago Bears. Texans are coming off a loss to the Indianapolis Colts. I believe it was the Colts. Yes, it was. Chicago Bears are coming off a close loss to the Detroit Lions. What's crazy actually last week is that the Vikings, to be able to get a playoff opportunity, they needed 4 things to happen this week. The first one, beat the Jaguars, and that's what happened. The second thing was they needed the Lions to beat the Bears, and that is what happened. The third thing they needed was for the Rams to beat the Cardinals, and that happened. The fourth thing they needed, the Bills to beat the 49ers. That happened. All 4 things that they needed happened this weekend, which was kind of crazy. I can't believe that the Vikings won, the Rams won, which is what they wanted, the Lions won, which is what they wanted, and the Bills won. All 4 of which are what they wanted to happen. So that was pretty crazy. Will that happen again? No. Starting off with the fact that the Vikings probably won't be able to beat the Buccaneers, let's be honest. So, but let's get back to the game we were talking about. Texans and Bears. Bears are coming off a close loss to the Lions. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. For this game, the Bears, my bad. Bears have 6 straight losses, and even though they almost ended it last week, as much as I hate to do it, I'm not going to give it to them this week. I'm going to go with the Texans. Barely, though. Texans are pretty much out of the playoff race now, and the Bears could get back in, but they're really going to need to make things work to get back in. They're going to need to, let's see, what's their record now? 5, and this might not be right, so I'm sorry. If they were the same record as the Vikings, they would have been 5-6. If the Vikings won, they're 6-6. If the Bears lost, they're 5-7. So the Bears are 5-7. So to get into the playoffs, they really need to win out. They really need to win all of their games, and I don't really trust that to happen. Even though the Bears can come back, it's pretty slim chances for the Bears to come back at this point. So I'm going to have to give this one not to the 5-1 Bears, who have now lost 6 straight and are now 5-7. I'm going to have to give this one to the Texans. Arizona Cardinals and the New York Giants. Cardinals are coming off a close loss. Oh, man. Close loss. Actually, it wasn't that close. But they're coming off a loss to the Los Angeles Rams. And the New York Giants are coming off a upset win, against the Seattle Seahawks. Giants currently hold first place in the NFC East, and right now they hold a playoff spot. And with the way that Cardinals have been really struggling lately, and the Cardinals right now are out of the playoffs as of right now. But I'm going to go with the Giants. I really wanted to pick the Cardinals, but I'm barely going to go with the Giants. The Giants have an extra flame now that they're in the NFC East lead. They almost propelled themselves. They've won 4 straight games right now, and I feel like the Giants are almost on fire in a way, which is weird to say. But for the Giants, this is a should-win game, I'd say, for the Giants. Giants should win this game to be able to stay in the playoff race. But I'm going to go with the Giants, and I really hope that the Giants win this game because I'm a Viking fan. So, come on, Giants, do it for me, please. And all the other Viking fans across the nation. Next up, we've got the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals. The Cowboys kind of got whooped last night. I wouldn't say they didn't necessarily get whooped, but they didn't do super great. Last night against the Ravens, and they are playing against the Cincinnati Bengals, who lost to the Miami Dolphins. For this game, alright, this is what I'm going to say. For one of the few times ever, so Bengals are out of the playoff race, I think. Or anyways, they're basically out by now. But for this game, really the Cowboys need to win this game to have a chance at coming back. This is a extreme must-win game for the Dallas Cowboys. And I'm actually going to give this one to the Dallas Cowboys. Because the Bengals are out and the Cowboys still kind of have they have a little bit to play for still. I'm going to have to give this one to the Dallas Cowboys. Next up, late afternoon games. Starting off, Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. The Packers are coming off a close win, almost kind of comeback by the Eagles, but not really. Packers still hold second place in the NFC, I believe. I believe they're in second because the Rams are third. Rams hold third. So the Packers are second in the NFC right now, and the Lions are essentially almost out of the playoffs by now. The Lions are kind of out. They're, I think, 5-7, so, they could come back, but they'd really need to win every single game from now on. So, the Lions are kind of out now, but the Packers are still in, and the Packers are looking for that number 1 seed, so I'm going to trust the Green Bay Packers to win this matchup. Indianapolis Colts and the Las Vegas Raiders. This is an interesting one. Colts are coming off a win against the Houston Texans. Colts hold number 7 in the AFC right now. They could move up with a win and a Tennessee loss. that could put them first place in their division and give them a better seed. And they're going against the Las Vegas Raiders, who barely won against the New York Jets. And because it was a barely win game, did I miss one? Where are the Jets? Oh, Jets are next, actually. They're in the next game. The Raiders, I don't know what happened. They almost lost to the Jets. So for this game, we're going to have to go with the Indianapolis Colts. I trust the Colts. I feel like the Colts could have an opportunity to win the AFC South, and this could be the week to prove it right now. So I'm going to go with the Colts. New York Jets and the Seattle Seahawks. Jets are 0-12, lost on a Hail Mary. Ooh, tough to be them. Seattle Seahawks, on the other hand, they barely lost to the New York Giants, but Seattle Seahawks are second in the NFC West, and they currently hold a number 5 seed right now. And I'm going to have to go with the Seattle Seahawks to win this game. If they played the way they did last week, though, Jets could win. Something I never thought I'd say is that the Jets beat the Seahawks. Because in my early season predictions, I had the Seahawks making the Super Bowl against the Chiefs. But for this one, we're going to have to go with the Seahawks. Seahawks should be able to take the NFC West. Rams aren't super good. Rams are still good, but there's still a margin for someone else there. Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Chargers. Falcons are coming off. What are the Falcons coming off, everybody? I don't know. Let's find the Falcons on this sheet. Where are the Falcons? I'm not going to edit this out. Okay? So, hope you don't care. Falcons are coming off a close loss to the New Orleans Saints. And who are they playing? Let me find them again. Oh, they're playing the Los Angeles Chargers, who got destroyed by the Patriots. For this game, we're going to have to go with the Falcons. I would like to go with the Chargers and Justin Herbert, but they were like a flat tire last week. So if they play like that, there's no chance that they have a win. So we're going to go with the Falcons. Washington versus the San Francisco 49ers. Steelers are no longer undefeated. Credit to Washington football team. Washington is going up against San Francisco 49ers, who are still in the playoff race. Tough road for them to come back, but they're really also going to need to win out if the Niners want a chance back in the playoffs. But for this game, I'm going to go with Washington. This was a hard choice, I'll be honest. 49ers, I do think that they could have a chance at coming back, but with Washington currently having a chance at the playoffs right now in the NFC East, I mean, they're tied for first place. All they need is, but they lost the head-to-head tiebreaker with the Giants. But with them having a chance to come back, I'm going to go with Washington in this game. I think that they could be able to come back. New Orleans Saints and the Philadelphia Eagles. Saints currently hold first place in the NFC. Eagles currently don't hold a spot in the NFC because they are bad. Eagles are coming off a loss to the Patriots, and I'm going to have to give this one to the Saints to maintain first place. Saints win this game, I think. Oh, I just realized something good, actually. Never mind. I just realized that the Chiefs play the Saints next week, which is actually good, because then the Vikings play the Saints on Christmas in Week 16. So that means if they are coming off a loss to the Chiefs, that could give the Vikings an opportunity to win against the Saints. Even though they still probably won't, let's be honest. I'm not a very optimistic fan here, okay? They're going to lose to the Buccaneers. They're going to lose to the Saints. And are they going to beat the Bears? Probably. Are they going to beat the Lions? Probably. But no way are they beating either one of the Saints or Buccaneers. It's not happening. Here we go. Sunday night, Pittsburgh Steelers, my bad, and the Buffalo Bills. Again, everyone knows Steelers are kind of overrated, let's be honest. They lost to Washington last week. And the Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen coming off a career game last week against the 49ers. And so for this one, I'm going to have to go with Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills should be able to take the Steelers because, yeah, I just think so. Steelers, obviously, they're overrated, let's be honest. And the Bills are coming off an awesome game, and I trust Bills should be able to take this one. Last but not least, Monday night, Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Ravens are coming off a win last night against the Dallas Cowboys. Cleveland Browns are coming off a win against the Tennessee Titans. For this game, we're going to go with the Cleveland Browns. This might surprise people, but the Browns have an opportunity this year. They are, I believe, 9-3 right now. Or maybe they're not 9-3. I don't know. There's something. But I do think that they could have an opportunity to come back. I'm not going to lie. This could be the year of the Browns that we've been waiting for the past 4 years, let's be honest. And the Ravens aren't in the playoff picture right now, but they could have a chance to come back. But with the way that they've been playing, I'm going to go with the Cleveland Browns. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like and be prepared. I have an epic video coming on Friday, so I want you guys to stay tuned for that one. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace. Good night, everybody. And stay in school, kids, because I am, and I have class in 7 minutes. Have a good night, everybody.